You know, I was thinking of making another YouTube poop.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what of. What could I make a YouTube poop of?
Well, try to make a YouTube poop of something you like that isn't already funny, because I think that's a mistake a lot of people make, is pooping something that's already meant to be funny. Whereas you're supposed to take something serious and mix it up.
Yeah, I guess. So like the episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Will almost dies. And the other one where shit happens. I like how we just...
Let's see, what do you like?
What do I like? I like our videos. Why don't we make a YouTube poop of his videos?
You already poop our videos, but you should poop something that everyone knows so that they can appreciate how you've fucked with it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. How about the President of the United States?
What?
Fuck with him.
Oh, what about Full Metal Alchemist?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to see if there's already a YouTube poop of it.
I like the outtakes of that.
Yeah. I like outtakes in general.
When I was hanging out at Nathan's yesterday, we were watching Shanghai Nights, and Matt has some quite funny ones. I can't remember which one made me laugh the most.
Probably the one that was most funny. Oh!
That was I Like to Live Life Dangerously.
That was pretty cool. This game's got pretty cool hitboxes. Like a lot of games, like more often than not, even at Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 and maybe Demon Souls. I haven't really looked at it on Demon Souls much, but the hitboxes on them generally are really good. Like they're almost precise. In Dark Souls 2, they were almost exact. So you'd swing a sword, and if it was like a really small enemy, and you'd do like a diagonal slash, like top right to bottom left, if they snuck in on the bottom right, then you know you wouldn't hit them, and it's just cool like that.
Yeah.
And vice versa, it works for the player as well. You can get around their shots. Although the player has invincibility frames, which makes it so you can't get hit at all while you're rolling.
Like during
rolling.
Oh yeah, rolling. But also when you do counters and shit like that.
Well, I tried doing that on Dark Souls 2 earlier. It doesn't work anymore. You do take a little bit of damage. Like it cuts in. It cuts a certain percentage of how much damage you take.
Well, how much? Like 20% damage?
Something like that, yeah.
So you only take 20%?
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad then. That's still quite good.
It's pretty bad. Say if you, like, sometimes I'd do a backstab to make it so if I'm surrounded by enemies, at least I'm killing that enemy while not being hurt. But if you're surrounded by enemies and they're all attacking you at once.
See in the background, there's that claw sinking into the ground.
Yeah.
So, that's one of the tethers we got to get rid of.
He's already done, nearly. I think we're about to fail.
Pretty much.
Look at the orbs! Oh, I painted my whole orb colour. What if there was a gold member in this game, but he was an orb member?
I love orbs! Actually, that
orbs.
makes sense, because he'd need two... Look! My balls were an orb!
My Vinky was a power cell! only a bloody sage.
Orb member? You really lost it! I have achieved a level of beauty you can only hope to understand.
That goal.
Yeah.
Yes. He kind of does remind me of Goal Member. If anybody would be
Goal Member.
Oh my god, yeah, Goal Member. Oh, okay then.
I'll
do that.
Dark Eco.
I'll do a YouTube poop with that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not YouTube poop.
But,
one of Stupid Fires.
Did you find a Full Metal Alchemist one? Because I'd be surprised if there wasn't.
I'm trying to find one right now. It's just that my phone broke.
I see.
Full Metal Alchemist YTP. Yes. The first one. The first one is Colonel Mustang smoking weed. Do you wanna?
He strikes me as the type of person that might smoke weed regularly. While we're recording?
No, just look at it. The thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's got
the smoke that's coming from his nose. It looks like the Assassin's Creed emblem. That one's called that one's called Fuck Metal Ass Mist.
What?
That's not even funny, but it's funny.
It's like so stupid. It is kind of funny.
Ed gets busy.
Oh damn it! I shouldn't have done this on a flip. That was my mistake.
I assumed that he has sexual relationships with somebody. Oh my god! It's YouTube poop of Oran High School Host Club.
What the hell?
Oh shit!
He did a reverse punch.
He licked you.
Well, no, I tried to punch him, but Jack did a 180 because that's the kind of man he is.
Next time we should make him do a 420.
Oh yeah.
420 blazing!
Actually, you could, like, I've got fire now, so I am kind of 420 blazing.
Or do you have weed?
No.
Shut up then. Grab that dragonfly, tear up its wings, and use it as a blunt, as a spliff,
Yes.
as a mold, as a bald.
So we got a right fit bird here right now, haven't we?
Yeah.
She's
quite active.
Very good at jumping.
Yeah. Jump around.
And powerful.
I think we should call this Catalina.
Why Catalina?
Because she jumps.
Oh yeah. Like
jump around.
I will never jump for joy. That show ended so weird.
Yeah, it didn't really end.
It just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
On a cliffhanger, no less. And you know what? They had a really fluffy way of saying the show. Like they said, the reason it was cancelled was to maintain the artistic integrity of the show. That's a really faffy way of saying it's shit now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't think it was that shit. I think it was just it didn't really know what to do. It was always trying on really wacky ideas, wasn't it?
Flood, flood, oh flood, flood, your tail is like a butt.
Because it was weird, he got that girlfriend for a while, didn't he? It's like, oh yeah, she's the one. Then she turned out to be mental. And then she became Amish.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to that? I mean, it was pretty random. But it all, like... That was alright, because that was all part of his shady background when he was a crook.
Yeah.
You know, some weird stuff does happen when you get around doing crimes. But she wasn't really a part of his past. Not really. She was a little bit. She was very minor.
Oh, he met her while he was in prison, didn't he?
No.
And she was someone else's girlfriend.
Yeah. Somebody else's girlfriend. Didn't meet her while he was in prison.
No, he did, yeah.
She was in prison.
She was dressed up as a cop, and she was gonna, you know, because it was like visiting hours, and she was gonna get down with him, and she was dressed up as a sexy cop. And then she broke up with him, and yeah, then she hit him with a car, and then she got hit with a car,
and then became Amish.
Yes. Well, first she was mental, then she became Amish.
Okay.
Earl figured out that if he fixed things on his list where he was mean to women, it makes her nicer to him, and then she gets pissy with him because he explains that to her. And yeah.
God, look at those things. Look at those muffins. There's some crazy. You wouldn't expect that kind of colourful muffin detail in like a swamp. I wonder what he uses to make out of them. Probably those flies that are buzzing around them. They're all different colours.
Alright, I don't really like this mission, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Because if you get rid of one cupcake,
you're
dead.
Cupcakes. Yeah, it's surprisingly unforgiving.
Get him! Get some more! Get him! Get some more! That's what he says. That's what he says. That's what he says. Get some more! Get some more! That's what he says. Yeah. It's a dumb mission, because...
Well, just the mechanics, like...
I don't like the fireballs. They're a bit
I think the only reason they have 5 muffins is so that you can't just fire in front of a muffin to do this mission. But the idea is that there's only one selection of food, and so if you lose one, when the mission stops working. You know?
It's working.
Well, it's just like if there was only one piece of food, all you'd have to do is fire in front of that piece of food to win, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they could have found a more inventive way around that problem.
Yeah, maybe they could have like it could be them hanging from a tree.
Yeah.
And what the rats are trying to do are they're trying to disable the the
No!
What? Where did that happen?
I didn't see that at all.
You must have teleported some shit, because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the contraption that's used to keep the treats elevated, that
They have to
falls
gnaw
apart.
on it.
Yeah, that falls apart, and then once they've fallen down, it's too late.
What's also weird about this is they don't animate the pet coming back, do they? He just has it.
Yeah. Like they animate him licking his face afterwards.
Yeah.
But he just says, "Oh, he's back. He's not on the screen right now, but you can take my word for it. After all, I'm a hillbilly who doesn't really, you know, I'm an honest worker." I wonder what he does for his job.
Oh, he watches over the swamp, I guess. I don't know what
Yo,
that entails. Oh shit! I saw that.
Happen,
Yeah.
yeah. Shit! I saw that. I watched as that happened.
But I couldn't line up the shot properly. Because these are semi-homing, but sometimes we're just going completely the wrong direction. Ah!
What was that?
Analog stick got stuck.
Analog stick got... No, analog dick got fucked.
I guess you could say that.
Yes, not in this situation though. It wouldn't make much sense. I wonder what my friends are saying today.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's disgusting.
Well, Brandon just said definitely, which I assume he means definitely.
He's replying to what I said.
It's a lot better.
Ah!
Oh, you. Okay.
Where does that one even come
We're
from?
gonna have to skip until when you do it now.
Alright.
Ah! Dickhead!
That one always gets me because they all converge on the right, but there's always one there.
Yes!
Ah!
Good job, buddy. That took you what,
5 goes, I
tries?
think.
Yeah, not bad.
I think after I started taking them out, because I started firing off into the distance to kill them early on when they were in clusters, and I think that really helped.
He's making out of his hip hop now.
Yeah. And they called it puppy love, and he's even got a hat to match. Oh, they called it. Let's get drunk together like we did on Friday night. Isn't he sweet?
I guess. Stop looking at it.
He's got hexagonal nostrils.
Get out of there! I say.
Silent greed is people. Spoilers.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah. I wish you had played Batman like me so we could talk about that. But then again, I don't know if I want to spoil it for anyone listening either.
Well, they had their chance to not watch, and they took it. Pew! Pew! I wonder why they made that noise when they die.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I just wonder.
I thought you said you wanted to.
Oh my god, I'm not some sort of sick individual. Excuse me, Andrew.
I was listening to Tom Baker's interview with Big Finish. Well, not watching, I was listening to it. And there's a funny bit where he talks about death. And saying, I'd always like to think I've seen people die several times. And I think when I die, I'd very much like to do it the same way they did, but maybe with an upwards inflection. As an actor would.
What do you mean inflection?
Well, it's like when he dies, he would sort of voice it. Like sometimes actors would say, "Oh, I wouldn't have done it like that. I would have done it with like a rising inflection or something." And he was just saying that if he died, he'd want to do it like that.
So he'd want to fart so hard that it sent him into the stratosphere and then he died in space.
That is not what I said at all.
Well, I don't know what you meant because you just said...
Oh, well, what I mean is, because sometimes when actors talk about the way they play things, they say how they would and wouldn't do things, and it's just a little weird to sort of say that in terms of death. I think was the idea. That's the joke. I suppose you don't care for it, do you?
I suppose I don't.
I care for it, because I think Tom Baker is a very funny man, and he was definitely the most funny Doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely the most...
Showman.
Yeah, showman, that's it. I was going to say, knowledgeable in martial arts.
What?
Well, he is, isn't he?
Oh no, that was John Pertwee. He was the one who did lots of Venusian Aikido. He would always judo flip people.
No, I meant when he jumps out of windows.
Oh right, yeah. I don't know if I'd call that a martial art, but yeah.
It's a martial art. It's the ancient technique used by cowards.
There's another bit where he jumps through a window in the Seeds of Doom, but it's a sky window like Batman, and he jumps through, knocks out the henchman, grabs a gun, and saves Sarah Jane. And as he's got the gun up against the henchman, he says, "What do you do for an encore, Doctor?" And he says, "I win."
Yes, witty.
Yes, and badass. And there's even a good bit after that, where he says, "Don't worry, Sarah, we'll be fine, we have the gun." And he says, "Well, you'd never use it." "Ah, yes, but they don't know that, do they?"
Yes.
Damn, what? How many orbs did I miss?
You missed 1,006.
Wait.
Press start. 6.
Yeah, and I also missed one power cell, and that's the one that's assumably still attached to the blimp. So,
yes.
whereabouts is that? I must have missed something somewhere.